Baking Dill is Dill's first really dangerous adventure with the Rugrats. This is the first segment of the 6th episode of the 6th season, and it's Didi's birthday, and Betty is taking her out to a cafe that she says has English decor, but I don't entirely agree with that. And we have the waiters singing songs to the theme of Rule Britannia, which is rather interesting. And meanwhile, Stu and the others are setting up for the surprise party, but he realizes that they forgot the cake. So Stu and Grandpa, Tommy, Chuckie, Phil, Lil, and Dill have to run to the bakery to get a cake, but there's a huge line. And because Stu and Grandpa have to wait in line, it gives the babies a chance to wander off. And they actually brought Didi's present, the babies, with them, and it's a frog. And unfortunately, the frog decided to jump off and it becomes lost in the factory line in the back room, where it's kind of like a factory baking the cakes, everything's automated. And while they try and find the frog, Dill gets stuck on the conveyor belt and he's about to get squirted with the icing for the donuts. And I just think I would totally just eat all of that icing. It looks very delicious. There is a scene where Dill is eating a donut. He's definitely too young for that. He really shouldn't be eating that donut, so that was a bit of an oversight. But I suppose very young children watching it wouldn't really pick up on that. Unless a young child thinks it means they can feed their younger brother or sister a donut, which is a bit of a risk. But other than that, I think it worked very well. I think the factory setting mixed with the vat of chocolate and the squirting pipes of icing, it was really good fun, very well animated and absolutely delicious. The frog, I think, was a bit bizarre, a bit of an odd choice, but they did need a reason to go behind the scenes in the factory. So I guess it was an alright device, but the frog I just thought was a bit weird. I'm not a big fan of frogs in general, but I liked the party theme. I thought it worked very well. The English decor, not so much, but I did like the scenes in the cafe. Yeah, definitely a really fun episode, a very sweet episode, very brightly coloured, very well animated. One that I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed and thought was pretty decent. Baking Dill is not a bad episode at all.